So what I'm going to show you today is a Permobil F3. It's a front wheel drive power chair. This is the version 2. This is the later version of the F3 models that came out in about 2016. This is a front wheel drive chair. So just a brief little story about front wheel drives. They are going to be the best to climb over objects and for outside for traction. So based on your front wheel, your big 14-inch non-marking drive tire right here is going to be the first thing that's going to come up to a threshold or to any object outside. So a front wheel drive chair is going to perform better outside than what they call a mid-wheel drive chair. But just do remember the F3, the front wheel drive version, does take a few more inches to turn inside a home than what you would have on a mid-wheel drive chair. The overall length of this unit is about 45 inches, and you're going to need a couple more inches than that to turn inside a circle. If it was a mid-wheel drive chair, you're going to pretty much need exactly what the length is to turn inside a circle. This unit has 71 miles of drive distance on it, which is not very much on these chairs at all. And this chair has a 12-inch vertical seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, and forward what they call anterior tilt. This unit is also equipped with the light package, which has hazard lights, headlights, tail lights, and turn signals. A few other great features that this unit has before I show you the other electrical seat functions. It does have push handles in the back. Some people use this to hang stuff over it. And this does have chest lateral pads, which what that does is that helps keep somebody upright. Now these are adjustable. They can swing away, and then they also can be removed. You also have what they call knee lateral pads here. So what these pads do is this helps somebody keep their legs in. A lot of people sometimes, as they have these diseases, their leg wants to swing out. And when your knee swings out, your foot's going to pull off of the foot plate. So having these, they are adjustable forward and back and also in and out. That does help. Both of these combination of things help somebody keep them upright in the chair. This unit is equipped with a phone holder over here as well, and a swing away joystick. So what that is if you wanted to pull up closer to a table, this is still going to be on here at the end, but you'd be able to pull up quite a bit closer than you would with your joystick out here. Some people also pull the joystick on the end and drive this way. This unit is equipped with 16-inch arm pads. They do make smaller arm pads and also larger arm pads if needed. Before I go over the electrical functions, I'm going to show you a few more things on the chair. You do have dual suspension on both sides of the unit. You have built-in tie-down points. There's actually one inside this fender wheel, and there's one down under here that you can't see from the camera. These are, if you're ever to use transportation inside a vehicle, you can strap it down. Now, all Permobils are able to be equipped with the Easy Lock and the Q-Strength system, so if you do want to have a docking device inside your vehicle, these chairs are compatible. If you ever needed to turn the chair off and push it in freewheel, you can. Like I said, make sure the chair is off because otherwise it's going to create extra resistance on your motors. But you do have a little black handle here. If you push that handle down, that disengages the brake assembly on this side so the wheel is in freewheel. Make sure you always put it back up into gear before you turn it back on, otherwise you'll get a brake 1 or a brake 2 error. If for any reason you ever had to transport this chair and you wanted to cut all the power off to the unit, in the back of the unit over here, there is a fuse. It's up inside this little slot where my hand is, but you can click and turn the fuse off right from this location. In the back of pretty much all Permobils, they have what's this long Allen wrench tool. It's located right here in the back of the unit. This tool is able to adjust the headrests in all different angles. This adjusts just the width of the arms. If you loosen these screws up here, you can actually adjust the width of the arms. And these arms do flip up. So if you do need to transfer from either side, you can transfer in. I'm going to go over the seat functions now. The first one I'm going to show you is the 12-inch vertical lift. So this 12-inch vertical lift, this is what's called an ICS box back here. If your buttons are all green, that means you can drive at full speed, which is a little over 6 miles an hour. If it lights up yellow, as in the seat is starting to elevate or you're starting to tilt or your legs are tucked too far in, if it's yellow, it's going to be a reduced speed. But you can still drive at a couple miles an hour when the chair is fully elevated like in this position. So this is really nice to help people to, one, be noticed when they're outside crossing roads, whether they're inside their house and they need to access things, or if they just want to be more relatable to people and be at eye level. So you can imagine I'm a 6 foot tall person, and this person sitting in the chair would be just below my eye level on a normal sized person. So we're going to go ahead and bring this seat down. And then the next function I'm going to show you I'll do at the same time is the electric legs. So right here, your legs are going to begin to raise up in front of you. Now you can stop these at any position, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raise them all the way up. A lot of people like to also kick them up at a little angle when they're driving outside at a faster speed. It kind of gives them a little something to brace themselves against. So here is the electric legs right there. And then I'm going to show you this with the electric recline. This is when your back is going to go back. So this is primarily used for either sleeping or helping transfer a patient in and out of the unit. Another function that I did not realize this unit has on the other side, there is a USB port underneath there. So if you need to charge your cell phone or a laptop or computer, you can charge everything right through that USB port over there. So these do lay flat, what they call the 180-degree recline, which I will show you, and I'll step out of the way so that you can see it now. So this is what you would look like if you were fully reclined in the chair. Basically, people use these and they do sleep in these chairs. I'm going to bring the backrest up. And the next function I'm going to show you is called the posterior tilt. That is your reverse tilt. So what the reverse tilt is primarily used for is to help somebody reposition and to also then alleviate pressure from underneath their legs. So with the posterior tilt, what that's going to do, and I'm going to start to show you now, that's going to bring the chair up. You're in a seated position, but it's going to bring the chair up. And what that's going to do is that's going to take the pressure off of your butt and it's going to apply it to your back. Now, a lot of these units come with what they call a Rojo cushion on them. And the Rojo cushion is the best cushion on the market to evenly distribute your weight. Now, these legs, if you were sitting in there, these legs would stay up here, but since there's nobody sitting in here, they do come down. So in this position, you're tilted back, and then you also have your feet above your heart. So sometimes people need to be in different positions for circulation issues. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the tilt back forward and bring your legs back in all at the same time. Now all these chairs, this chair is this like sunburnt orange type color. All these chairs are equipped to have the colors changed. Now we don't typically do that for free, but it is optional and we can order you any color that you may like to match your needs. They have all different colors which you can look right on Permobil's site and see. The next function I'm going to show you and the last function on this chair is going to be the anterior tilt, which is a forward tilting position. So if you actually come on this ICS box and hold the tilt button forward, the chair will begin to tilt forward. If it does not tilt forward, sometimes you have to elevate the seat a few inches and then begin to tilt forward, which I had to do here. Now, once again, if your lights do switch over to red on this control box, you are not able to drive it in this position. Now, this is still yellow, so it's just at a reduced speed. So what this does is this helps somebody, the center of gravity, get their gravity forward and help them get in or get out of the unit. Once again, like I said, you can swing the joystick to the side, push off the armrest. There are optional push handles as well if you need to help transfer in and out of the unit. But like I said, both arms flip up out of the way so that you can transfer from either side to get in and out of the unit. All right, I'm going to turn the unit forward here. Get it off. And I'm going to show you the headlights. They're really nice headlights. You have headlight on both sides, tail lights in the back. You have turn signals, which I will show you as well. You have turn signals on both sides, left and right, and then you also have your hazard lights. So this is a really nice feature to have on these Permobils so that if you are out at night, you are very visible and you will be seen. Pretty much everything on these Permobils is adjustable, from the foot plate height to the backrest height, width, the bottom width and depth. Currently it's set up at 19 by 21 deep. This can go anywhere from 14 deep up to about 22 inches deep. And then Permobil has odd increments for their width, 17, 19, 21, and 23 wide. Same with your backrest. You can get a 16-inch backrest, an 18, or a 20. Just remember, the wider your backrest is, the wider your arms are going to be. So currently right now, this is set up with the 18-inch backrest, and from outside of arm to outside of arm, because you have these chest guards on there, for this particular chair is 27.5 inches. If you did not have these chest guards on, you could be under 27 inches. This does come currently right now with a Rojo. You can put all different cushions on there, but it is currently set up with the Rojo. A lot of people, what they do too, they transfer in and out from the front of the chair. So if you do bring your foot plates all the way in, they do flip up. So you can flip these up, and then you're only about 3 inches from the front of the seat. So a lot of people will come this way, they'll flip the foot plates up, and they'll back up and get into the chair. The last thing I'll show you about this chair is how to charge it. All units come with a charger and an owner's manual. If you look underneath the joystick, you have this yellow port with 3 pins in it. And then you have this charging plug, a circle with 3 pins, and the other end just goes into any 110 outlet. You're going to plug this in here. It does turn off when it's fully charged. It does take about 8 to 10 hours to fully charge, but you can plug it in and unplug it in the morning. So once again, this is a Permobil F3 version 2, 71 miles, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, the light kit, and the anterior tilt. It's really got pretty much everything you could want in a power chair. If you have any questions, give us a call. This is the Permobil F3. This tops out at just a little over 6 miles an hour. This is a front wheel drive power chair. So what's great about the front wheel drive power chair, like I mentioned earlier, this will track very well in the grass. So if I was to go over in the grass over here, I don't know if you can see me, but this will go through the grass with no problem. I mean, still basically almost maintaining the 6 mile an hour speed. This has plenty of power. Being the front wheel drive, the advantage of that is your main wheel that hits the ground first is your main drive wheel, so that's going to help track over softer objects. We did show you this earlier in the video too. This does have that 12-inch vertical seat lift. What that does, that helps you be noticed outside. It helps you to be eye level with other people. And it just helps you reach and be more accessible to get things on your own. So when the seat lift is elevated, you are at a reduced speed. So I am pretty much all the way up now, and then I will tell you what the speed is reduced to. So I think it's close to 3 miles an hour, but let me drive it and I can tell you for sure. Yeah, this one's about 3.1, 3.2 miles an hour. So once again, this is the Permobil F3 front wheel drive chair, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, anterior tilt, posterior tilt. It's got a phone holder, chest guards, knee guards, and the full light package. So if you're looking for a power chair that pretty much has everything that's a front wheel drive, this would be one I would have you consider.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.